How's it going, guys, and welcome back to the Crypto Unveiled YouTube channel. On today's video, we'll be talking about a super small altcoin which I really do believe has some absolutely insane potential to maybe even be one of the biggest cryptocurrencies on the cryptocurrency markets in the future, and we're talking short-term future here as well. Before we do get started with the video though, of course, if you are new around here, make sure you do hit that subscribe button. Also, make sure you check down below in the description for the useful links, because I do believe that these links will actually help you guys out. And of course, like I say in every single one of my videos, of course, this is not financial advice, so make sure you go out and do your own research and come to your own conclusion before investing into any coins or tokens that I mention in my videos. With that out of the way, let's get straight into today's video. So like I said, we're talking about a very super small altcoin, and when we talk about super small altcoin, we're of course referring to the market cap of that altcoin. You can see today's video is going to be all about a coin or token called Checkdot, or CDT for short. You can see the current price of Checkdot is currently sitting at just over 56 cents per Checkdot, and you can see over the last day, Checkdot is actually up 8.54% just over the last day. When I spoke up a second ago about how Checkdot was super small, I did say we are referring to the market cap, and let's just quickly look at this market cap, guys. Look at how insanely small this market cap is, especially once you realize and once you find out, when I talk about in this video, what Checkdot is all about and the potential of Checkdot to completely change the whole crypto space for the better. I believe that you will also realize that this is crazy undervalued for the potential this coin actually has. So you can see the market cap of Checkdot is currently sitting at just under $4.4 million, guys. Not billion, $4.4 million, guys. And one of the main reasons why I keep going on about the market cap is, of course, because market cap matters so much in the crypto space. Not only in the crypto space, but in the traditional stock space as well. Of course, the smaller the market cap, then the earlier you are in that coin or that stock, for example. And so if you do go ahead and invest into a coin or a stock of a small market cap, then of course this basically means that your potential for money back, if a lot of money gets pumped into the market cap, is a lot more high. You will see a lot higher gains compared to a more well-established market cap. For example, say this was sitting at $1 billion. You need another $1 billion to get just a mere 2x on your money, whereas with a market cap such as $4.4 million, of course, you only need a small amount of another $4.4 million to see that exact same gain. So once again, the market cap of coin is extremely important when looking at what coins to actually invest in. We look over 7 days for Checkdot, once again up 18.3% over the last 7 days. If we switch to a month though, you will see that Checkdot is actually currently down 9% if we look over the last month, which is, a few people might be saying now, oh well, that's a little bit of a negative. However, I see this actually as a great buying opportunity to Checkdot, and every time Checkdot does actually dip, I just want to pick up more of Checkdot, because I believe that we're getting at even more of a discount and we are still super early. However, if we switch back to a year, once again, you will see that this whole positive image about Checkdot is actually restored once again. And you will see that the small dip that it's had over the last month means absolutely nothing, because if we look at this chart here, you will see that Checkdot overall is still up over 107%. And you will see actually recently Checkdot has actually hit its all-time high. You see the start of 2024, Checkdot hit just under $1.25 per Checkdot coin. And of course, what is so crazy about this is we were still sort of, I know at the moment we are sort of in a weird period where Bitcoin and Ethereum is pumping super heavily. However, I do not believe that we're I do not believe that we're in a bull market just yet. Because there is still not that much hype around cryptocurrency. I believe that we're sort of slowly starting to transition into a bull market. But of course, that is super exciting. And back then at the start of year, so 2 or 3 months ago, Checkdot actually hit its all-time high, sort of more in a bear market than anything, which is absolutely crazy to see. And so this also gives a great amount of potential and makes me very hopeful for when we start to see more and more people jumping into the crypto markets again, and we start to see the whole of the market go up in price. And more of new investors new money starting to come into the market. And when we start to get into the sort of the peak of the bull run, I'm very excited to see what Checkdot will actually hit. We can see over the last 24 hours, the volume is actually currently sitting at $105,000. With the current circulating supply of Checkdot, it's currently sitting at just over 7.7 million Checkdots, with the max supply sitting at 21 million Checkdots. The current circulating supply is currently quite low compared to the max supply. You see it's actually only got 36% of the coins in current circulation, which some people might be worried about dilution. However, with Checkdot having such a small low market cap, and with the actual coin not being out that long, I do not believe that this is a issue at all. So now let's actually get into what actually is Checkdot all about. I'm sure that's for all the people who don't know about Checkdot. This is one of the main reasons why you will actually be watching this video. So to put it in the most simple basic terms, Checkdot is all about insurance. And so Checkdot works exactly the same how traditional insurance companies work, but just in the crypto space. And so why this is actually so needed is because, this has never been done before in the crypto space. And, why this is so needed is because, within the crypto space, it's incredibly risky. And why many people get put off of the whole crypto space, crypto market, is because of the risk behind it. I mean, people can put in, $10,000, for example, which is a hell of a lot of money to, 99% of people, and they can lose it basically over the night or within a few days, which is incredibly off-putting to a lot of people. And so this is why Checkdot, like I said at the start of the video, is completely game-changing and revolutionizes the whole crypto space, because this basically now makes the whole crypto space a much safer place especially for new investors who don't know what they're doing, and they invest into maybe a little bit more riskier exchange. For example, if this exchange, for example, goes down, they will be fully insured. If they do, of course, go with Checkdot, they will be fully insured and they will get reimbursed all of their money back, which is, once again, completely revolutionizes the whole game. And it is extremely good to see, because not only will this be good for Checkdot, but like I said, will be good for the whole of the cryptocurrency market as a whole. And this brings a great future to the crypto space and only makes the crypto space much better. We'll get a little bit more into how the actual insurance works in a second here, but you can see here protection against six main types of risks. So they've got smart contracts, platform hacks, Oracle malfunctions, wallet exploits, validators slashing, and stablecoin depegging risk as well. If we've gone a little bit more, it's not only all about insurance, but you can also stake your coin as well. So for all those people out there who are into staking, you can actually lock in your tokens and get up to 9% per year as well, which is also a very attractive thing for people who, it's basically a double positive for people who like Checkdot and also like staking. You can basically, invest into Checkdot, lock in your tokens, and earn up to 9% a year as well. So that's also a very attractive feature about Checkdot as well. So let's now actually jump into, how the insurance actually works. And how that insurance actually works is very simple. Like I said at the start when I was explaining Checkdot, it works exactly the same as traditional insurance companies. You basically pay a small fee. Or per month, a monthly small fee, and basically then depending on how much you want to insure, then of course this fee will actually change. Of course, you want to invest more money, and you want to protect more money, insure more money, then of course your monthly fee is going to be a lot higher. However, the actual monthly cost in terms of percentage is completely fixed, which is very great to see. So like I say, the actual monthly cost, say in dollars, will change depending on how much you want to insure. The actual monthly cost in percentage is completely fixed. And of course, the monthly cost will of course vary depending on how risky. So basically, the more risky it is, the more risky the investment is, then of course the higher the monthly cost is going to be. But this is of course the exact same in the insurance market as well. Of course, if you've got a more expensive car which is more likely to be stolen, then of course your monthly cost is going to be a lot higher than compared to a person who has a cheaper a cheaper car that might not be it's a lot lower risk of getting stolen, for example, as well. So that is how Checkdot insurance actually works. I hope I did explain that how it works, works properly. I'm sure all you guys did understand it, because it's very simple. And very, they're very extremely transparent as well, which I love about Checkdot. They're not about like traditional insurance companies where there's so many different factors which change your price, and they don't actually tell you. Whereas Checkdot, like I said, super transparent, and they tell you the fixed cost right here. They tell you how much you can insure up to, and they also tell you how risky the investment actually is as well. And so it basically explains why the monthly cost is what it is. So now let's just get into the last part of the video here, which is actually going to be a price prediction on Checkdot, which I like to do on most of my coins. I like to just do a little price prediction at the end of the video and talk about what I believe Checkdot is going to be hitting within a certain time period, but I also break down into 3 different categories where I believe different investors will actually be sitting in. So I put here at the start, Checkdot's current market cap currently sitting at $4.4 million, or maybe just under. Oh, sorry, it's gone up a little bit here. So, but I put here, for example's sake, $4.4 million is Checkdot's current market cap. You can see Checkdot's current price currently sitting at 53 cents per Checkdot. And the first category here I've got is conservative. So these are people who, are positive about Checkdot. However, they just want to, get in for a short period of time and make a bit of money from Checkdot, which is of course completely understandable. So I've put in 3 to 6 months. I believe that Checkdot's market cap will be looking at around $44 million, with the price, if it does hit this market cap, the price of Checkdot will be looking at $5.30 per Checkdot, and of course this would of course be a 10x gain. And I really do believe that a 10x gain on a market cap as small as Checkdot is, incredibly realistic, especially as we're getting towards the more and more into the bull run now. I believe that this conservative category really is conservative. I maybe even should put this into more of a super conservative category, because like I've said, a market cap of $44 million for Checkdot is once again still extremely undervalued. The next category here that I put is realistic. So I put six months to 1 year to be holding Checkdot. I believe in 1 year the between 6 months to 1 year, I believe the Checkdot market cap will be looking at around $132 million market cap, with the price of Checkdot currently sitting at, or if it did actually hit a market cap, $15.90. And if it did actually hit this market cap and this price, the investors will be looking at a 30x gain. And once again, I put realistic. Do I believe that this is going to happen? I put realistic. So it's definitely getting a little bit harder, of course, as we get down into the categories. This is going to be harder to see. But once again, do I believe no way near is this impossible? I believe that, again, once again, like the title suggests, this is extremely realistic for Checkdot. And once again, $132 million for a coin which could completely change the whole crypto space for the better, once again, is extremely undervalued. So last category here, I've put ambitious, 1 to 2 years holding the coin. And so these are for people who really do believe into Checkdot. They are here for the longer term, and they are going to be holding until they hit their target price. And so for me, for ambitious, I've put the market cap looking at $880 million. If it did actually hit its market cap for Checkdot, the Checkdot price would be looking at $106 or over $106 per coin, and of course the gain would be looking at a 200x gain. And a few of you people in the comments down below might be saying, a 200x gain, even in the crypto space, is very hard to do. Yes, it is, 100%. However, when we look at coins with such small market caps, once again, like I said at the start of the video, it does not take a huge amount of money to be pumped into the market cap to see incredible large gains. I mean, if I was saying, for example, if Checkdot was already at $100 million market cap, say, or $200 million market cap, and then I was saying in 1 to 2 years that we'd be looking at a 200x gain, then I would be like, okay, that does deserve a bit of questioning, because of course this would take an incredibly large amount of money to be pushed into the Checkdot market cap, and so it would be a lot harder to do. However, with market caps such as Checkdot's being so incredibly small, I know I sound like a broken record, with with their market caps being so small, 200x gains are incredibly likely to see. I mean, we saw it in the last bull run many times. Small market cap coins being pumped up hundreds of $1 million overnight, and people seeing thousands and thousands and thousands of percentage gains over a few days. So, you know, when that's over just a few days, guys, when we're looking at 1 to 2 years, I do believe 100% this is possible. Of course, not financial advice though. So, last part of the video, what is my personal price prediction and where do I sort of sit in the categories for Checkdot? Me personally, I believe I'm actually in the ambitious category for Checkdot. Just from, you know, I've been getting more and more bullish about Checkdot recently as we started to get more and more into the bull run. I just really do believe that Checkdot is going to be an absolutely huge coin in the future. I mean, I believe even a 200x is still low for Checkdot. I mean, I believe that all it takes for Checkdot is a bit of traction and a bit of marketing behind Checkdot for people to start to see and start to use Checkdot and invest into Checkdot for a little bit of traction and a little bit of momentum to get going with Checkdot, and people start to FOMO into Checkdot to see the market cap of Checkdot absolutely skyrocket. And I could see that happening at, you know, 100% definitely in the next year to two, 100% in my personal opinion. So apart from that, guys, I'd like to thank you very much for watching the video. Of course, if you did enjoy, make sure you do hit that like button. And if you are new around here, make sure you do hit the subscribe button as well. Like I said, make sure you check out the links down in the description. There's some useful links for you crypto investors out there. So of course, people who are watching this video. Of course, also let me know what you think about Checkdot in the comment section down below. Are you going to invest? Are you not going to invest? Just let me know why. And apart from that, I'll see you guys in the very next video. Peace.